have a caution flag. Eric Goodale subbing for the injured Timmy Salamito. And the 99, along with the 00, Chris Rogers. Rogers looks as though he may have gotten that right front wheel into the cement up in turn one. So caution rears its ugly head once again. Chris Rogers, the Maggio's Sanitation. And you see these Legend cars have doors that open here on the Verizon Fios 1 cameras. Winners this year in Legend competition. Of course, opening night laurels went to Kevin Nowak. Chris Young took round number 2 on May 14th for his first win here on Long Island. Timmy Salamito before the broken wrist. In fact, that was the night he actually broke the wrist on May 28th, taking down the win. And Kevin Nowak, June 4th.
And as we mentioned, current race leader Kyle Ellwood looking for his first Legend victory, but you'll also see him later in the modified event as he does double duty here at Riverhead Raceway.
Jeff, a nice crowd has turned out to enjoy a nice early or late spring afternoon and evening here at Riverhead Raceway. Of course, the first official day of summer coming up later this week. Right now it is Kyle Ellwood, Mike Malone bringing the field around. Green flag flies, nice run for Kyle Ellwood. First career victory could have come tonight on the Whelen Engineering night. Mike Malone second, Jay Sendeluski third, Tom Sherman fourth, point leader Justin Strumpf fifth. He's getting heat from Kyle Soper. Tom Marsh, nice job by Marsh to keep that car rolling forward after a spin off turn 4. And Kyle L. and Brandon Bach goes spinning up the backstretch, but he is safely on the infield or close enough to it. Right now, Mike Malone making the move. Mike Malone, we're going to have to go caution. Brandon Bach is just too close to the raceway.
Yeah, Bach tried to refire the 33 and it stalled out on him. Now he's able to refire, so.
As fate would have it.
Another caution period, but this should be a brief one.
What a battle developing up front between Kyle Ellwood looking for his first career feature event win. Malone has won before, I believe once in his career, if my memory is not failing me.
Malone might only have one victory, but the type of driver that's, really competitive week in and week out, always near the front of the field. There you see Kyle Ellwood without that right front bumper, which brought out the first caution in this race. And as Bob Finance talking about the Legends, just a little background in this division. First Legends started racing down in North Carolina in 1992. Drivers are not classified into 2 divisions.
In other areas of the country they are, but they're not here at Riverhead due to the very tight schedule we have.
Cars weigh 1,300 pounds, 122 horsepower, comes out of a 1,200cc Yamaha sealed motorcycle engine. So sealed engines, spec cars, not much work you could do on the cars other than do a little work on the springs and shocks. Getting ready to go green flag racing once again. There you see on the front end Kyle Ellwood, as he is our race leader with Mike Malone, Sendeluski, and Tom Sherman. Justin Strumpf rounding out the top 5.
So can Kyle Ellwood hold on for 8 laps, or will it be a time limit event? We're getting close on that front. Ellwood zips off turn number 4. Nice move by Tom Sherman to quickly come underneath Jay Sendeluski. Sendeluski slams the door. However, it holds down third as we try to string the cars out and go for our final run to the checkered flags. It is Kyle Ellwood, Mike Malone pulling away from third place Jason Sendeluski. That allows Malone an opportunity to test Ellwood without fear of opening up a groove for Malone. For Jason Sendeluski. Now Tom Sherman trying to loop to the outside as Kyle Ellwood leads him up the back straightaway in front of the packed backstretch grandstand. And then nose to tail, separated by just mere inches off turn number 4. Malone swung wide there off turn number 4, looking for an advantage. A crossover move, it looks as though he's trying, with 5 laps to go. Kyle Ellwood would tonight be the night as you see Ellwood leading Mike Malone. The 22 of Jason Sendeluski is third. Tom Sherman is fourth. And Sherman really working over Sendeluski. Oh, and they hit hard, and up and over, and upside down goes Sendeluski. And we are going to have, I believe, a red flag. Red flag is out as Jason Sendeluski and Tom Sherman get together.
So track crew, Johnny, on the spot to run out and check Jason Sendeluski, whose car's turned sideways up the backstretch.
Sendeluski, Peter Bertuccio quickly on the scene. And
way to move in the car, the assumption is that
there you
Sendeluski should be fine.
Sendeluski goes up and over. So red flag is out.
There you see the wrecked race car of Jason Sendeluski. Sendeluski talking to Peter Bertuccio, and he seems fine. And we'll be back and give you an update on Jay Sendeluski in just a moment. More to come from Riverhead Raceway. You're watching Fios 1 at the races on Verizon Fios 1 Sports.
The one place for everything on our island.
So Kyle Ellwood, in a time limit race where time has expired, takes down his first victory ever in the Ellwood Motorsport number 71. As we were just mentioning, Kyle Ellwood, son of John Ellwood, who handles the track operations here at Riverhead Raceway, all the infrastructure at the raceway, ran in the Charger division. Ellwood, really outstanding driver in his own right. Certainly going to be a happy dad here on Father's Day Eve to join his son Kyle Ellwood in Victory Lane. And there you see the incident that happened between Chris Young Jr. and Anthony Cassioppo as they locked bumpers. Mike Romney, who was sitting third, takes a spin into turn number 4, and that opened the door for John Ellwood, now coming off of turn number 4, to take the race lead, which he held to the checker. Once again, time limit expiring feature event here as a happy John Ellwood. Kyle Ellwood, excuse me, with the checkered flag. There will be a happy dad, John Ellwood, also in Victory Lane. We're going to take a look at the official results from tonight's first event, the Legend feature. Winner number 71, Kyle Ellwood. Mike Malone finishing second in the 47. Point leader Justin Strump. Good finish for him, finishing third, and young Kyle Soper in the number 12, finishing fourth. So, Kyle Ellwood down in Victory Lane with his winner's trophy, and to talk to Kyle about his first victory ever here in the Legend Division at Riverhead Raceway, we send it down to Bob Finan.
All right, we're down here in Fios 1 Victory Lane with teenage driver Kyle Ellwood. An early Father's Day gift for your dad, a belated Mother's Day gift for your mom. What are your emotions right now, first career win?
They're pretty high. I don't even know what to think right now. It's just crazy. After watching my dad all these years do it, and now I can do it, it's pretty wild.
Second generation driver, your dad a former Charger champion here at Riverhead Raceway. I'm sure you learned a lot watching him in the grandstands, and then you get to work in the shop yourself. But at the first lap of this race, when you saw your fender peel away, you had to say to yourself, oh no, not again.
Yeah, I knew the toe was knocked out from lap 1, so I just battled with what I had for the rest of the race. I couldn't do nothing about it, so I just had to ride what I had. Just go for it.
And went for it you did. Mike Malone gave you all you can handle, but with the numerous caution flags, you had to know that time limit was approaching.
Yeah, I knew the time limit was approaching, so I just figured I could see if I can hold on for as long as I could and keep hoping for another caution, because I didn't think I could hold on, but Mike ran me clean, and I appreciate it.
Now, how about some of the people, Cal? Because not only do you have the Legend race car here, but later on, you're going to get up into that full-blown 600 horsepower modified. Some of the people that sponsor you and make this possible.
Yeah, I can't thank my dad, my mom, Ed Zay, Eric, Craig, Kevin. Everybody here helps me. It's too many to name.
First win is always the toughest, kid. They say the rest are easy.
Thanks.
All right, Kyle Ellwood, ladies and gentlemen, your first career feature event winner as he gets over to celebrate with friends and family. And up next on Verizon Fios 1, we're going to go 30 laps with the Blunderbusts. We'll be back with that exciting event in just a moment.